Chat, here we go. We got DrKnown versus Dark. DrKnown's second chance here after he debuted against Fast, had some controller issues. He's going to see if he can take down Dark. Dark, the pogoing master, has wowed many with his mechanical ability. Can he stop what has actually been one of the smarter 1v1 players I've seen play in a bit? DrKnown, a very high IQ 1v1 player. 13-year-old from the Middle East. Both these guys from Saudi Arabia. Dark, 14 years old. DrKnown, 13. So both of them next-gen level players. Cannot play in the RLCS yet. DrKnown getting his first attempt at defending a pogo here, and it's not one of the best pogos. In fact, Dark is in the Fennec. I feel like we don't normally see Dark in the Fennec because I watched the Octane come down to the ground and hit the pogo, and the way it lines up, I've always, thought about what is he looking for, and I can definitely remember that it's not normally the Fennec he's doing it with. Oh my goodness, Dark. DrKnown has to give him the nice shot, and how can you not, as Dark falls from the ceiling and falls clean into a double reset before carrying it into the net to tie up the game. Can he pogo in Fennec? All I'm saying is that bounce was not nearly as high as he gets in the Octane. His pogo in the Octane always bounces to like max height, and that was definitely a pretty low bounce on the Fennec, so it's obviously slightly affecting him. Dark's fake kickoffs are just too good. That is probably the fake kickoff he scores off the most often. The slight offset where he fakes and then preps his half flip as he touches the ball to take an immediate shot the other way. This time he doesn't score though. He's going to just prioritize getting the ball past DrKnown. And now to the ceiling. He pinches it. DrKnown has the read. He doesn't quite have the long shot. DrKnown pogoing. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Just a little practice mid-series. But DrKnown went out and got a cable. In fact, he said he was in the process of getting said cable when it was coming to his time to start the match. And he said, can I start about 15 or 20 minutes later? Because I need to go get my new cable and then make it back. Dark throws the nice one as DrKnown saving it off the crossbar and setting himself up for the speedy counter. Yeah, DrKnown definitely has shown that he has mechanics. He has gone for many a double reset. In fact, I'd say he gone for too many double resets in his game against Fast. So he definitely has a wide array of mechanics, and I think he's probably constantly working on them. So we'll expect more from him early. It's great to see him already having the high IQ. We'll see how it goes in this show match, but normally you see the prodigies come out, do it the other way. Learn how to hit absolutely everything and slowly gain the one's IQ. DrKnown trying to keep this dribble fast enough to play keep away from Dark. Look at this pre-jump from DrKnown. He is already on the ceiling, and Dark ends up pinching it directly into him. Interesting play. I don't think there was any reason why Dark should have taken that shot, with DrKnown committing so early to going up high the back wall. DrKnown, way too much touch on this double reset. And see, this is exactly what would happen to him against Fast. He tried to go for these double resets, and way too many of them ended in free goals for Dark. As impressive as it was to get back to the ball there and to launch it with as much power as he did, he aimed it so far away from the net, it never really stood a chance at scoring, and gives Dark a free one. Dark's fake kickoffs are so convincing. Nobody does it like him. DrKnown likes to fake his fair share of kickoffs as well, but he certainly doesn't match Dark. I want to know if Dark ever went into replays and stuff and tried, like, how did he work out this really effective fake kickoff? Did he just do it through trial and error? Go to different positions and see, did his opponent fall for it, and then just kind of recognizing what setup his opponent fell for the most? Or did he go into replays and see, like, where does he need to fall? Because it's so convincing. think it has a lot to do with where you place yourself, when you flip, that kind of stuff. And I'd be impressed if you just brute forced it through trial and error to see what opponents fell for. Because if it were easy to do this, everybody would just do it, right? Everyone would immediately be copying his flip setup, but he obviously is still on another level above everyone else in terms of that fake. He's going to try and play keep away. He sees DrKnown chasing him down at the midfield, and he wants a wall to air dribble. We all know Dark is capable of that, but if DrKnown's going to chase him this far, then Dark just accelerates the ball and pushes it towards the orange half so that this interception that DrKnown's trying to get, this challenge in 50, doesn't go his way. Instead, he finds himself on the wrong side of the ball as he reaches the wall, and then Dark can just win the race to the net from there. Dark taking this air dribble reset into the corner with no perceived plan of how it ends, but he's got himself another dribble. Did he get this reset near the ceiling? I don't think he did. If he did, he decides not to use it. DrKnown, after leading for what felt like the majority of this game, he is down 1. 40 seconds left to go. He's got the ball on the goal line. He wants to steal the corner boost, but he can't. If he goes to steal it, Dark will have an open counter, so he has to stick around, which does leave him in a bit of a worse position. DrKnown chasing Dark down to Dark just own goal. Barely recovers to keep it out. DrKnown, the fake. He got him up! Oh, it's so risky. If Dark comes in and challenges him early, this fake is going to get him big time punished, but Dark was actually hanging on the back wall, and he just gets absolutely destroyed by the fakes and was never anywhere near the ball. And DrKnown tying it up with 20 seconds left to go. Kickoff win for DrKnown. Could try and end it here in regulation. The reset, look at that shot! So much movement from that. A perfect execution of a reset as he gets underneath the ball and sends it flying to the opposite post. Dark doesn't stand a chance at being able to stop that movement. 11 seconds left to go. DrKnown now just needs to hold on. No fake kickout for Dark. Both standard, and that's actually not a great flick. Dark might have a counter. Good pre-flip from DrKnown to stop the first attempt. And Dark, he needed to get the ball on top of his car. He needed to not shoot it right away because there's no way he's going to regain control of it with no boost. And I think we're going to see Octane. I think we're going to see Octane from Dark. He might have had enough of Fennec. If you just came here from the YouTube video, everybody is spamming ones as a way to say that DrKnown's name is cool because he asked me if his name was cool. And I think it is. I like DrKnown as a name. I think it's unique, and it has a good shortened version if you just want to call him Doctor. Oh my goodness, Dark. The triple reset does get saved. He's back in the Octane, and everything feels right in the world. Because Dark just feels extra mechanical there. Nice reset, and then getting over the top of the ball to push it down underneath the early challenge. DrKnown wave dashing onto the back wall, coming from the ceiling. Tried to get there fast enough before Dark could make the adjustment, but Dark finds his way underneath. That wave dash kickoff did not work for DrKnown. Well, it actually does kind of work since he gets a great possession, but he certainly didn't get his wave dash. Dark, early jump, and then DrKnown finds his way underneath. Dark does this a lot on defense. He likes to bounce fake challenges and then ends up leaving himself in a pretty tough spot on the follow-up. He'll double jump up and then boost right back down in an attempt to get the defender to overreact to his initial challenge that isn't actually coming. I mean, I guess it's just a fake challenge, but not often do you do that with a double jump in the air. And then he tries to land back down and make his real challenge, and it does result in a much tougher position to make the play from. The trade-off being, every once in a while, you are going to convince the offender to basically get rid of the ball and be afraid of that first challenge. Full-field dribble for Dark. You know he's not passing this one up. He's actually going to go strong touch, try and get the angle, and DrKnown makes it back. What a read. I thought DrKnown had committed to it too hard and wasn't going to be able to get back to net. But he does, and he sends it away. Dark, another dribble. DrKnown, another save. How did he do it with zero boost? Had to get all the way across the net to get that one. And he might even have a chance here. Dark keeps it out for now. He's got another possession. He's going to carry into a flick. No, he's going to fake it and pop it late. Dark eventually gets his goal. DrKnown can only keep it out for so long. Great late shot. It looks kind of like a wave dash. Dark doesn't get all his wheels back down on the ground, so it is just a low flip. But an impressive one nonetheless. Dark losing this kickoff into his half, but grabbing the midfield boost, undercutting DrKnown, and that's probably a scoring opportunity now. Actually can't get back to it. So DrKnown stays alive. He hasn't had any boost, and I don't see a world where he grabs any too soon. I guess he's able to force Dark into the late dribble, get the midfield. Oh, DrKnown just punishing. He has been hanging around the play this whole time. He doesn't want to let Dark have space. He's been willing to play on low boost when he has to. This time he wasn't on low boost. He had more than enough to be challenging. But he's expecting a Dark mistake on these extended possessions, and he gets one. Or at the very least, he doesn't want to let Dark get a comfortable setup, because we know how dangerous he can be. This time has to fall from the ceiling, gets a ton of speed, almost found the bottom left corner. DrKnown, dribble of his own. He really likes flipping into the first reset, but has to recognize when the play is over. Interesting bump to keep himself from getting scored on. But I really don't think he should have used his second flip for that musty. Dark, first touch. Very poor. DrKnown trying to take advantage of that. Dark delaying his shot. Flick doesn't come with enough power. DrKnown, huge miss on the defensive end. Should just be an easy tap in as Dark takes the lead. Dark in the corner, trying to find the top right. DrKnown cannot demo Dark off the back wall. And Dark actually was trying to get a demo back. He accelerated past the bounce. Now he's got himself his wall to air dribble. His most dangerous position, and he uses a touch off the ceiling to try and speed the ball, and it works out. I think DrKnown actually approached a little bit here. Yeah, he went up the sidewall and then had to rush back. And that's what Dark was trying to punish, and he was able to ultimately do it with a 50 on the late recovery. It's really hard to win a 50 when rushing back to net like that. Greg, thank you for the brand new Prime. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've been enjoying them. DrKnown says, why? I'm confused. Why did he chip it directly into your net? Why did he read your fake challenge? Or are you just trying to ask, what did I do wrong? Why were you able to read it? I don't know. But it'll be another kick out for Dark as he extends this game out 6-2. Trying to even the series up. Octane Dark has looked like a different beast. Greg, you love the content. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are these guys brothers? No, they are not. They are just both players in the Middle East. 7-2. DrKnown needs to stop the kickoff bleeding. Just a standard kickoff that he loses. Dark. Strong bounce from his back corner. DrKnown pre-jumps it, and he's going to get scored on via the pogo. This time, Dark just uses it to take the ball underneath the early challenge. DrKnown has done a decent job pre-jumping these, but Dark finds his way underneath. Dark, a ninth. Look at the zap dash. Catch back up to it. He wants to show you that he's got it in his arsenal. That was quick. I wanted to watch it again. DrKnown, what a great low 50. Finally puts himself back on the board. It's been a while since we've seen... Oh, he just left. Is he forfeiting this game despite scoring? Dark rolls over the top of the ball. Is he forfeiting this game? No, he's back. Oh, he's changing car. Why do people keep doing this? Why do people keep doing this? Why has this become just such a regular thing? At least he stayed Fennec, which I have less qualms against. You know, you stay the exact same car, but it looks slightly different. But still, just stick it out. Stick with your decision. Play the car you decided to play at the start of the game. Dark trying to dribble back to his half. Hands over a free shot for DrKnown, who's not quite able to score it. It is very popular to use this KC decal right now. We saw a ton of different games where all the top ones players were all rocking the Fennec with the white KC decal, to the point where it's like, it's hard to identify who's who when every single person is using the same preset. It's nice to have some slight preset uniqueness. But DrKnown is going to lose this one either way. So basically just a forfeit as he goes through changing his car. Dark trying to challenge him in reverse up the wall. Not going to happen. It's an age thing. Wait, changing your car? Because AJ was the first one to do it. And he actually changed car bodies as well. And he's, as we all know, ancient. DrKnown will he get a fifth? He will not. Tie series. Headed to game number 3. Been an exciting one between these two. DrKnown, is he going to be able to score his double reset? No, not even when there's no defender. DrKnown says, what's up to the chat midstream. DrKnown __ by the way, if you want to go check him out. Don't know if DrKnown streams. Dark, little pinch with the ceiling. Look at this shot from Dark. What a great start to this game. Dark takes it up, pancakes the reset, flips back into the ball, gets another one, and puts it past DrKnown. DrKnown gonna have to try and slow Dark down. Dark trying to stay in control of this ball. They're going to race to the midfield. DrKnown knew he was going to lose the race, so decided instead to try and get a demo, which is often what players do as a way to make up for the loss, but it's not going to happen. Dark steals the boost, gets to the back wall, or to the side wall, and is up into it for the reset finish. A 94 km/h finish. Dark, he is in the zone right now in the Octane. He has looked unstoppable in the Octane at times. I haven't seen a bigger difference between two players switching between two essentially equal cars than I think I have with Dark. DrKnown cannot get his first goal. Dark recovers. Now DrKnown. Dark throws the okay. I don't understand why. He leaves the ball. The double reset is off the crossbar for DrKnown, and now he's getting scored on. Don't know why he tried to greed out this possession, but Dark makes it slightly close. Dark getting his back corner boost stolen. Wants to take a sidewall dribble, but DrKnown showing that he won't let him. He is shadowing close, says if you take that ball to the sidewall, I will find my opportunity to steal it from you. So Dark has to play a ground play. DrKnown leans back on the reset and slowly waits as he wants Dark to overcommit on some kind of save. He sees him pre-jumping and I think correctly decided to take it off the additional bounces, but ultimately never found his opening. Credit to Dark for that. Dark getting ahead of this ball. Ceiling reset. Can he get back to it? Doesn't seem like he can. And DrKnown is going to get a free goal because Dark thought he could bump him. It's such a slow ball to attempt to bump on. See if we can watch it again from Dark's perspective. It's a little bit too late to really see what went on. Little zap dash from Dark to get back into his half with possession. DrKnown's going to completely leave. So Dark is going to get one of his wall to air dribbles. This time off the ceiling, into the ball. The shot is saved by DrKnown. The defensive effort he has had on a few of these shots has been absolutely extraordinary. Although Dark on the past few has been the one with the edge. DrKnown, can he get around this one? He should be able to. Second goal for him. Dark, long shot. DrKnown should be able to collect, but ooh, he is going to find a way to get his own corner boost. Instead of trying to roll the ball into the corner, which I think would have resulted in too late of a recovery, he just taps the ball off his own back wall and makes sure to get there first. Now he's got Dark all the way pinned back. Not a ton of boost. The zap dash from Dark almost gets him there. DrKnown full field. Gets the reset and uses it late. Just a bit too late, as Dark already made connection with the ball. DrKnown can't get this bump, but a very greedy half flip from Dark might have left the net open. No, he does recover in time. Now it's another dribble for Dark, rushing to the net, as he's not able to catch back up to the ball and really make any adjustments to the trajectory. So DrKnown gets the save. Long shot from Dark. DrKnown can't really collect it on his own back wall. Surely he would like to, but ends up having to just force it back. Dark getting a reset early. DrKnown almost made a mistake of trying to challenge him there. There's really no reason to look to put pressure on him that far away from the net. But if you do, it might actually make that reset worthwhile. DrKnown can't chase him down. Has a minute to try and make back up this goal. Dark, wall to air dribble. DrKnown's not going to be able to stop the setup. And the setup is honestly not great. Double reset. DrKnown had a great opportunity there. He does stop that attack, but I feel like he could have scored with it as well. Pre-flip out to this ball. Got Dark to make an awkward save on the first one, but couldn't follow it up. And Dark undercut, but it's not going to be enough. Fourth goal. As Dark goes up 2 with 37 seconds still. Enough time for DrKnown to fight this one back. But if a direct kickoff goes in Dark's favor, it could be in trouble. DrKnown makes it back to the ball. Starts another dribble. First touch not great, but his first touch in the air brings it back towards net. This musty is directly at the defender and probably the end of this game. I think that scoring attempt needed to pay off for DrKnown. Good challenge here. Stop the antics of Dark as he comes out of the offensive corner. But I don't think it'll be enough. DrKnown has to be back up challenging this. I know he's trying to be patient, but you know, it's still possible with 11 seconds that he could have backflip challenged that and gotten one more chance at a kickoff, but instead it hits the ground. Dark, 2 games in a row, up 2-1, undefeated in the Octane. Game number 4. Dark on a roll in the Octane, so of course we see him here in the Octane again. DrKnown back to the Evil Geniuses. Fennec has had enough of the Carmine Corp. DrKnown going to get the first solid possession of this game. Dark threatening the early challenge, falling from the ceiling, is able to flip into the ball to make sure he gets the edge he needs on that attempt. And now he's taking it to the other side wall. He wants his wall to air dribbles. It's a game between Dark and his opponent to try and prevent him from getting there. This one is not executed as well as he would have liked, I'm sure. And DrKnown out of his own corner gets his reset and hasn't really been able to use it to great effect. I don't see why Dark didn't just shoot immediately. I guess DrKnown might have been able to get that save. Or yes, Dark definitely would have gotten that save. So he tried to take it off of a late bounce. Dark all the way from his back wall. Uses the pogo early. This is how he's been punishing DrKnown. We haven't seen a full pogo from him in this game, but when he sees DrKnown coming to challenge, he just flips out of the pogo immediately and keeps the ball low. DrKnown with 100 boost in the corner. Dark should be working with nothing. Just a quick check of his perspective to see that he is working with nothing. And he flips past this ball, and he's not going to be able to keep it out. Thought maybe there was some world he could do something. Yo, Ducky Quack, thank you for the tier 1. Chat, Ducky Quack, I believe, is the channel we rated who's doing bronze to SSL in 2 years on his stream challenge, which I felt like was a good challenge. Can't wait to see the result. Yo, Drizzle FPS, thank you for the prime. Dark, he really loves these ceiling setups. And immediately flipping into the ball. This time he makes it past DrKnown, who's made a couple miracle saves. This time it's not going to happen. So you cannot read the ball coming off that octane. Fake kickoff is crazy indeed. Dark is easily the best at it right now in the game. DrKnown finds a way to sneak in a second goal, though. Little side flip action. 15 is RLCS age? Yes, it is. 15 years old, both of which these guys are not. 14 years old for Dark. 13 for DrKnown, I believe. Another fake kickoff for Dark. DrKnown does not get the read, so it'll be another Dark dribble. Late reset, got a ton of speed on it, and yeah, DrKnown can't get the save. Normally, a dribble like this falling low to the ground this far away from the net is going to be hard to shoot, but he gets so much extra on it after the reset that DrKnown can't get around it to keep it out. 4-2 for Dark. DrKnown can be able to steal this corner. No, he can't. He actually carried Dark into it. So now it's going to be another Dark dribble. Worst case scenario for DrKnown. All the way from the back corner. Dark tries to speed it up past DrKnown. He's done that a few different times now on these full field dribbles. When Dark comes to the ceiling, he tries to just use speed to get past him as opposed to his normal reset antics. Oh, what is Dark doing here? He just handed over a free ball because he wanted to throw out some crazy wobbling wave dashes. Dark catch up a high bounce far away from net. Double reset. DrKnown should be able to take it away now because he put way too much separation between himself and the ball. And yeah, the counterattack for a fourth. Have to be careful with those dribbles so far away from the net. Did Dark try and do a reverse zap dash? I'm not sure. I'd be surprised. He's just trying to do all the dashes available. DrKnown was hoping to bump Dark out in order to create an opening, but couldn't do so. He's going to fall from the ceiling yet again, the challenge, and he calls Dark's bluff, or maybe Dark didn't have a reset, I guess, so he knew there was going to be no acceleration. DrKnown shipping this one off the wall to himself, trying to go top shelf. And actually almost got the perfect bounce down for him to follow up after getting Dark to miss, but didn't get there. Dark's going to force into a wall to air dribble. Reset right near the ceiling. Backflip into another one. Third. Can he go in? No, DrKnown has the read. Does he have the counter as well? Looks like he does. A fifth for DrKnown. Dark doesn't seem like he recovered as quickly as he maybe could have, but not a lot left over after that dribble. Credit to DrKnown for finding the spot in net that Dark is eventually going to. Uses his reset early. DrKnown gets a really solid challenge to push it over the top of him. Not enough to get himself possession, but enough to force Dark back, who's going to go off the ceiling. He has to get right back to the ball. You see him rush to it because that was not going to be allowed to take an easy bounce. DrKnown was there to stop it. Long shot. Is it inside the net? It is not quite. The follow-up is saved. DrKnown getting around the ball, seeing if he could punish Dark as he dives for boost, but he couldn't get enough power. So now Dark, another dribble, another reset right near the ceiling. This Musty loses control of the ball. DrKnown going to try and chase him down here in the corner almost surely, but I don't know if that jump is the way to do it. Even an opportunity for a take the other way. A miss as the ball bounces. Dark is going to be able to tie the game up. DrKnown dove so deep, which I don't hate, but I didn't love the way that he decided to do it, jumping so early off the side wall and hoping to catch a connection with the ball, and that did not come. 5-5. DrKnown able to gain control of the ball. Dark's challenge does push it away, but a little camera check from DrKnown to verify that Dark is not using that as an opportunity to rush the ball, but instead going back to his net. Air dribble bump. The ball is still bouncing in, but no, off the post, and it hits the ground. Overtime in this game number 4. A Dark goal is the end of the series. DrKnown trying to force game 5, and that's the end of the series instead. Just your standard matched kickoff, but a win for Dark and a win in the series. GG's from DrKnown, who was able to grab a game, something that he was not able to do against Fast, but ultimately Dark proves to be too much in the Octane. 3-0 in the Octane. I don't know if we'll see him in the Fennec again anytime soon.